Hi guys, in this video I'm going to review the compilation of truths behind the Oshimen transfer saga, from what could cause the breakdown between him and Napoli SSC, why his transfer to Al Ahly and Chelsea was not successful, and why he chose Galatasaray. In this video, you are going to see how Galatasaray fan welcomed Victor Oshimen and how the football community and football world reacted to the whole transfer saga. Stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe for more.
I don't remember the last time somebody of this caliber just got sent into the freezer. From the moment that Oshimen came on our show and said that he's not going to play at Napoli.
At the end of the season, I think I already made up my mind. I already know what I want to do with my career. I already know what I want to, the next step that I want to take.
It felt like everything was already close to being signed, sealed, delivered. And now, between the egos in the ownership or the leadership at Napoli, his own ego, they rode this till the very end and tried to scramble to get something done. Napoli doesn't even care that he's still a Napoli player.
Let's talk about Victor Oshimen. I had a call with Victor Oshimen yesterday, and thanks to Amajipini for actually setting that one up. And we spoke at length, and he poured his heart out to me. But because I didn't get the permission to probably record it, and he hadn't landed in Nigeria, so we couldn't actually do this. But I actually summarized all that had actually happened with Victor Oshimen. Of course, before then, Galatasaray did a video to actually welcome Victor Oshimen. He's going to be earning about £113,000 a week, if they can actually help us with that particular video there for Victor Oshimen. But if that's not even possible, let's quickly press it further. There were a lot of things that were said, and he tried to correct all the lies and the claim that he was heavily betrayed and things that were bordering on slavery, because there's been talks about slavery in football, and it's unfortunate this was happening. Let's actually get straight into it, starting off with the first graphics there that just actually encapsulated it. And this goes back to 2022, because Victor Oshimen actually had a great 2022-2023. And if we were to start it off from that particular point, certainly looking at it, he said that Al Hilal actually came in 2022, not even in 2024, and they offered 75 million. Napoli said no, that 500 million pounds on nothing. That scared them away. In 2023, PSG came, according to Victor Oshimen, and he said that they said 150, they offered 150, and SSC Napoli turned it down. In 2023, they had a gentleman agreement between SSC Napoli, the club, Laurentiis, the president, and Victor Oshimen, that Victor Oshimen will get the release clause, 130 million, but that means that after 1 year, he will go. So he was meant to get transferred from the club this year. But the club did everything humanly possible to actually keep him in the club and tie him down to the club. And he said, things are not so well with me. Of course, PSG also came for the second time. 110 million they put on the table. SSC Napoli still insisted and refused to buy the cherry. If we were to press further than that, of course, in that particular conversation, he still went on to talk about the fact that his mental health was heavily impacted after the whole coconut issue, the thing on TikTok and the rest of them. He said there was no going back afterwards. And things were happening within the club ranks that he could not speak about. And of course, when Antonio Conte came in, Antonio Conte pleaded with him that he should stay. And he told the coach, I love you, I would have loved to play with you, but things have deteriorated so bad that I cannot stay at the club. But the club went on to put out a statement that Antonio Conte did not want Victor Oshimen in the club. Of course, Antonio Conte yesterday night released a statement to that particular effect, just trying everything humanly possible to probably suppress Victor Oshimen. Of course, his defiance and refusal to play for Napoli and sign a new contract meant that he was frozen out of the squad. And he also claimed that Chelsea came in, and Chelsea and the owners that are hedge fund mavericks, so to speak, tried to swoop in and act like sharks, like they do in the US, and just the typical hedge fund thinking, and they were trying to capitalize on this. They were already bidding for Victor Oshimen, talking with SSC Napoli, without talking to Victor Oshimen, as far back as the 1st of August, according to Victor Oshimen, if we were to press it further. And they were trying to do so much with Victor Oshimen without even including him. Then Victor Osimhen had the PIF come back again with Al Ahly this time around, saying that they were going to buy Victor Osimhen for an agreed fee, and they were going to pay him £30 million per annum. Personal terms were agreed for his daughter to get a school there, get a mansion, and every other thing in between. And SSC Napoli on the 29th found a way to scuttle that particular deal by moving the goalpost and insisting they wanted more and more. And they said they wanted 5 million more. Victor Osimhen called the club and called Al Ahly and said, no problem. If they want 5 million, I will give them from my 30 million to just make this move happen. And Napoli said no, they wanted the sell-on clause, they wanted more bonuses, they wanted this, they wanted that, and they ended up scuttling that particular deal. Of course, Al Ahly went on to buy Ivan Toney, and that was unfortunate. Then Chelsea, trying to become predators here, found out that Victor Osimhen might become desperate, and they decided that they were going to do something very, very funny. They offered him about 130 million. 30 minutes after that particular deal with Al Ahly went off, they offered him £130,000 a week gross. And Osimhen said no, that 43% goes to the British government. 20% goes to the NHIS, I beg your pardon, which is compulsory. Yeah. And you still take £20,000 of that 130 for image rights. How is that possible? What is now left in the salary? If you take out 43%, you take out 20% from another, and you now take out £20,000 from deal 130. And it was unfortunate he said he wasn't going to bite. And they were holding off, waiting, and trying to press him through Napoli to ensure that Victor Osimhen gets desperate and takes this particular offer. And Osimhen said, if this is what Napoli wants to reduce me to, I'm going to call their bluff and I ain't going to move. I'm going to be on their wage, stay for 3 months, and let's see how that one goes. And on and on and on. And Chelsea went out, and according to them, they put out a statement there that he wanted 500,000. And according to Mikel Obi, who was helping engineer that particular deal, nothing like that was actually put out there. It's unfortunate all that has happened. All they tried to do was grind a man to a club where he said he wasn't part of anymore, he didn't want to play for anymore, and he didn't even want to have anything to do with them. He didn't want to touch the club with a 10-foot pole. But they insisted and said, you must stay and do as we want, which is unfortunate.
You know, ladies, I've listened passionately to Aaron, and the only thing I've heard is that he has more money. That we all.
They say Osimhen not even good again. If they say come Chelsea, you know the kind name where they going to give this guy.
Oh,
but because they no agree come, when they offer 120, it is saying because Obama, it is saying just come out for academy. Somebody will play for Napoli, we got him for Serie A, win Serie A. When last Chelsea win the league? When last Chelsea win league?
Ballon d'Or by 8.
You go to they talk because they no agree come your club. Oh God, this is the best striker in Africa.
How many players do you know will reject?
Oh, but if you know as this pay me, the way Chelsea fans they look down on this guy. Why?
Victor James Osimhen is coming to Turkey to be the new African king of that part of the world.
Go to a team where their jersey get sponsor.
My boss your head.
Boss my head, please.
Well, I know they like the way they talk. Now talk
No,
to me
they
with
do
ginger.
this
My
thing.
boss
No,
your
they
head.
do this thing. No, they do this.
My
thing
boss
way-
your head.
No, they do this thing way one do.
Boss ahead now. Boss
One
ahead.
thing where Victor Osimhen make very, very clear and I say he go play for a club where he idol play for. Didier Drogba. Galatasaray legend. I bet let's go.
One thing where Victor supposed to do now to sack this in agent.
Calendar, call his name Calendar.
Because
anytime they link out to any club, he go come out with poetry statement. Victor Osimhen is not a pack of chicken
not a pack
that you
to-
put inside
to
carton
be shipped.
and ship to here. Victor Osimhen is not this. This is the player that did it. You don't walk your walk.
no be so.
Now PR work where Osimhen employee for.
I need to sack that man. He need to sack
Put
that man.
player on.
Sack
Put
that
player.
man. Guys, what they talk saying are the biggest signing in history of this thing.
Gala.
Yes, now in
Their
Turkey.
league.
No, in Turkish league. No,
In
in
Turkey.
Gala. In history of Turkish league.
Yeah, you see, you don't know what you see.
Now the biggest signing.
So for me,
See,
I
Italy
just
will get Italy will get character of racism. They see the chant Victor.
Can you imagine?
for Chelsea, we never ready to get a proper nine because
Yes, you are not.
If not be condition, Oshimen supposed to even go to this current Chelsea. If not be condition, Oshimen supposed to play for Champions League team. Are you in Champions League? You are in Conference League. You call Oshimen. You see one reducing money down to 120. Who are you?
The victim to me in this Victor Osimhen matter is even the Napoli fans. And they say I'm like a family setting where the Napoli fans are the children, Victor Osimhen is the father, and then the Napoli ownership now the mother. father and mother they get issue. Now Pikin don't look stupid. You understand? Because of same Pikin, the fans, now waiting make him emotionally attach himself to the club. Forget himself. He follow for waiting make and sign that contract. Because of the overwhelming love. He get that Maradona something for Naples. That Maradona this thing. Oshimen say he never go there before. Person will be where you there now you be Oga for Naples. He say if he near there, the crowd go too choke, he go worry the place.
Can you imagine?
He never near there before. So they don't advise him severally, say me no go. Shebi Mourinho don't go there. Other people, big personalities don't go there.
Can you imagine?
But for police, one of police here, ability they call it for Italy, they tell you say, oh boy, if you won't go anywhere, no come this place. If they come for midnight around 2 a.m. We are with the cover everywhere. Make them no say na you.
Where nobody go knows.
Because of the personality, the love. You dey see people they cut out marks, they wear children, old people. People waiting for Napoli, will be Nigerians, they tell you say, oh boy, if they go somewhere, they say you're Nigerian, they give them free things.
You don't see us for Africans.
Osimhen for don't move since.
I don't blame him, Sha.
And one thing when Nigerian players they need to learn. Not be because of say you they club, they do where the club they praise you. You go feel like say
yes.
Learn to behave like Ronaldo. What it is we
Close
need
your
to
eye.
for Real Madrid. As time reach, Inter Madrid say, oh boy, this money what they collect. They no agree. With all the goals, the trophies, he don't win. My guy tell them say they move.
Because say he no choose to downgrade himself based on sentiment again. Some people just decide to turn him to one kind of wicked person. I'm very, very happy with this move in terms of, but I just hope say making just deliver waiting he supposed to deliver waiting we know saying go deliver. You understand? Because I still know say those same people then they wait.
Yes.
Say he hold hamstring after he first 2 matches.
Yes.
Then they wait to tell you say we escape him now. I no tell on
It never
They're
happened.
waiting.
It never happened.
But Victor God passed them.
Amen.
Victor God passed them.
Amen.
People they talk saying money. He said, okay, when they broke down his salary, 161 million per day.
Per
Nigerian
day.
naira. Per day, 161 million Nigerian naira. He said, no, I want to go to the Prem, but you can't pay me chicken change.
A player that backs himself, values
See,
himself.
wherever he is, we follow him. He's our African daddy. He is the giant of Africa. He is the Odogu one. He's the Nabania of Africa. Until they crown Lukman, the African president, he is the reigning,
He's the one we know.
undisputed
He
heavyweight
is the one we
champion
know.
of Africa.
Let him be that. I beg, round this up, I beg. White eye glass.
Yeah, white hair glass.
We give God all the glory.
Amen, Mo. This video is sponsored by Paripesa, so use our promo code FANSTRIBE to enjoy up to 200,000 naira bonus on top of first deposit and the fattest odds inside the market when you register with that promo code. And thank you so much.
Galatasaray atkısını taktı ve ilk kez Galatasaray taraftarlarıyla bir arada Come to Turkey. How do you feel now?
Feels good, feels good. The atmosphere is amazing. One of the best fans in the world. It's great to be here. I'm really excited. Of course, I can't wait to see them in the stadium. I can't wait to hear how they scream when I score. I'm ready to give my best for them. I'm really excited to be here. He's a great guy. He helped me a lot when I came there, and I also spoke with him before coming here. I'm really excited to meet him again, and of course to see the rest of my teammates.
Bana çok yardımcı oldu. Konuştum buraya gelmeden önce.